don't get me wrong, he's also the peanut M&M. Are you aware of this?
No.
That J.K. Simmons plays the peanut M&M?
I did not know that.
He's also the dude in the Farmers commercials. You know that?
I didn't know that, yes.
He also needs pictures of Spider-Man.
I also knew that, yes. I will say, I love that through all the Spider-Mans, it's always J.K.
It's always J.K. Simmons.
I just love that.
Like, canonically,
It's just
he's
J.K.
Simmons.
What's up, you trifling tricky trousers?
Trifling tricky trousers. Shawty trifling.
Shawty
She must
trifling.
be from Dirty Dogs.
That's what I'm saying!
Trifling. I love that word.
Trifling.
I don't think we use it enough.
We don't. Bring back trifling,
Bring
2025.
back trifling. And I'm gonna say that to someone tonight. I'm gonna be like, bro, you trifling.
Bro, you trifling.
Bro, you trifling.
Why you trifling, bro?
Oh, but welcome to episode 86 of the Attention Deficit
Dawgs!
Your
Woo!
new favorite podcast.
Yes, sir.
We're here, as always, having a great time, feeling swell, peachy.
Oh, Jeffrey's always peachy.
Oh, you know him.
Every single time.
Peachy. Orangey even sometimes.
Ooh.
Well, you know how I be.
That doesn't sound as much fun.
All right, Brendan. Let's get this episode started the way we always do.
How's that?
With Song of the Week.
Woo! What's your song of the week,
My song of the
Jeffrey?
week, a banger. An artist that has one song of the week from us. I believe it was yours. This was the first song I ever heard by this artist to get me into him. I'm a huge fan now. And that is Autopilot by Quinn92.
Woo! Yes, I do have a song of the week by him.
Yeah, 60
Autopilot
seconds.
banger.
Autopilot's a banger.
Autopilot is a
I
banger.
remember hearing that and being like, yo, what the fuck kind of genre is this?
Oh, I haven't listened to 60 Seconds in a while. I need a minute to a second. Okay, yeah, banger.
That was your song of the week?
Yes, it
Brendan?
was. Yes, it was.
And tell me about your banger.
My song of the week. I've known about this band for a little bit, but I got really into them this week. My song of the week is gonna be "Out of Style" by the Rex, bro.
Yeah, that's a banger.
Banger.
That's a banger.
Bang. All of the Rex songs I've heard are bangers, but
The Rex
this one
are solid.
goes crazy.
The Rex are solid.
Yeah, they're really good.
What a fun, uplifting, positive way to start this episode.
Uh-oh.
And I am so glad that we're going to keep the positivity meter flowing.
Yeah.
All throughout this episode, especially into this game. Because this, honestly, Brendan, I think it might be my favorite segment. Welcome to Totally Relevant Trivia.
Oh, no! So I have played, but I've never played
This
it.
one's
Whatever
special.
twist he's gonna do.
This one's real special, Brendan. Okay?
Uh-oh.
So if you're not familiar with what Totally Relevant Trivia is, it's a trivia game that Brendan never knows what's going to happen. The topics change, the style of game changes, it's true or false, it's multiple choice, it's weird translated,
The only thing that's the same is that it's a trivia.
The only thing that makes sense is that it's a game where Brendan has to answer questions. Now, I want to make it very clear. It is my goal to never repeat themes or styles for these games. So this might be bittersweet because this is a special treat just for you, Brendan.
Uh-oh.
Welcome to the first and only installment of the Brenden Test.
Oh, I see. Okay, I fuck with it.
So, this is why now, Brendan and I've talked before, I was like, I'll never do the Brenden Test, I like it being the Jeff test, but
It's only one time
it's
thing.
only one time thing. Totally Relevant Trivia changes every time.
It's the
You never know
Brenden
what's going to
Test.
happen.
I love it.
So this is
I
a
love
special
it.
treat for you today, Brendan. We're playing the Bren Test.
I love it. I'm so here for it.
Your 5 categories, my friend, are music, entertainment, food, podcast, and random.
Oh, fuck,
You
dude.
get a token on each of them. Your goal is 5 points.
This is scary on the
Yeah,
other side.
how does it feel to be on this side of
It's
it?
scary. I don't like it.
This game's miserable. You created this. You did this. So what category would we like to start with, Brendan?
Okay, the categories are food, entertainment, music, podcast, random.
Yes.
Give me food.
Give you food first. All right, Brendan, when was 2% milk introduced?
Woo!
Your personal favorite.
The best milk.
Your personal favorite milk. All right, Brendan, 1940s, 1950s, the 1920s, or the 1930s?
So 20, 30, 40, 50?
Yep.
I
I changed them around to confuse you. When were people drinking 2% milk? Obviously, it's been a while,
It's been a minute.
right? It wasn't like in the 80s they came up with this.
Yep. 2% milk. I'm going to say...
You can use a token.
I'm not going to use a token.
Oh, he's going full for
I'm
the
going to
2
say this
points.
one's the 30s.
That is incorrect, Brendan. It was actually the 1940s.
No way,
10
really?
years later. So, do you know the origin of it, though?
No.
People making milk and on dairy farms, one person realized that there was a problem with how much buttermilk they were using. So they were like, well, what if we figure out a way to cut back the amount of buttermilk? And that's how they make 2% milk.
Interesting.
Because there's more buttermilk in normal milk.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right, Brendan, Okay, that's 2 points gone.
That's 2 points
You
gone.
still have 8 for grabs. You got to get at least 5.
Gotta get at least 5.
You can do this. I've
Got
been
it.
in this position before.
Yeah, you've come out of it too.
Yeah, I've won. You've won. I've won the Jeff test.
Yeah.
I've won it. I know.
twice.
I've been there, right?
Yeah.
Twice. I've lost it once. I lost it the first time we played because of Cosmic Latte.
Yeah.
All right, Brendan. Would you like music, entertainment, podcast, or random next? See, because you're sitting here going, I have no clue what he's going to pull for these.
I really want to know what you're going to pull for podcast, so I'm going to go with podcast.
All right, Brendan. This one's real fun. This one's real fun.
Uh-oh.
This one's all about you, buddy. Since our return in August, okay?
Uh-oh.
How many times have you won a game 4-3?
What? Fuck! Okay. Read me the numbers.
6,
6, damn.
7,
Damn.
9,
Damn!
11.
Dude, I'm killing it! I'm fucking doing
Can I
fantastic,
tell you
y'all.
something? In this research, I found out you only lost like 1 or 2 games.
Woo!
So you're doing great.
Dude, I'm fucking goated with
And
it.
one of them was the last totally relevant trivia.
Yep. 4-3. I've done it at least once.
You've done it.
I've done it at least 6 times.
You've done it at least 6 times.
At least 6. I'm gonna use a token on this one.
Okay, alright. You get 2 answers then.
So 6,
7,
7,
9,
9,
11.
11. 6, 7, and my favorite holiday. Cool.
6. See, for me, it was my favorite position and my favorite gas station, so... 6, 9, and 7, 11.
Fair. We're gonna go with 9 for my first guess.
That is incorrect.
Okay, so 6, 7, or 11. Shit. Shit. Shit.
He's dying right now.
Okay. Can I? What number did we come back on?
54, I believe.
54.
Or 50, no, 56 or 57.
56. We're gonna say 56. We're gonna go. So that's 56 just for easy numbers.
So it's 30 episodes.
30 episodes. Most of them have been games.
At least a third of them.
At least a third.
At least, which is a third of them could be the 4 and 11, which is, or 4 and 3, which is the 11.
I'm gonna go with 7.
That is correct, Brendan.
Yes!
You have gone 4 and 3 7 times since August.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
No, you have a positive record, but I'll have you know that is the worst record you could get. Now, can I tell you something? This question started off as what's your most common record in games? And then all of them had like 2 or 3, and then 4 and 3 had like 7. So I was like, okay, we're just gonna see
That's fair.
what's the
That's
amount
fair.
of times it goes 4 and 3.
Okay. Guys, we still got a chance here.
You got 1 point.
At 1 point.
You got 3 questions. So
So
you have to get 2. You have to get a 2.
I have to get a 2.
have
I got
to
that.
get a 2.
I got that.
You have to get a 2. Would you like random, entertainment, or music? See, can I tell you my thought process a lot of the times for like music?
Mhm.
Obviously, these questions are about something you know.
Mhm.
Do you think that my base level research and knowledge got deeper than the knowledge you already
I don't
have?
think so. I don't think so. But here's my worry with I'm gonna pick music, but I'm gonna tell you my worry with music.
Would you like to use a tote?
No, I don't know yet.
Oh.
My worry with music is, like, on one hand, if like you go for like on a specific artist that I like, you ain't got that. Like I got that. But if you go into a genre, your research might outdo me on the genre. So, with that said, let's hear that question for music.
All right, Brenden. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna be pretty happy when you hear it. Okay. Using the albums and EP titles, all of them, from The Weeknd, Mac Miller, and Kendrick Lamar, what letter appears the most at the start of the title? Like, what does most titles start with? Okay.
Okay.
This is counting no singles. This is all EPs, no deluxes either. So like,
no deluxe.
Damn
okay.
and Damn Deluxe didn't count.
Okay,
There's
cool.
Only Damn, right?
Yep.
There's your.
Got it.
Okay.
So only the core album, not no deluxes.
Only the core album.
Got it.
And every single EP.
Every single EP.
Okay? You ready for this?
Yes, I'm gonna write them down. I'm gonna take a little notes because I need to do some brain stuff. But yeah, I got you.
All right. D, M, B, or G?
G. Okay, this is between Kenny,
The Weeknd.
Mac, and The Weeknd.
Yes. He's about to name every single project they've done.
Okay.
No going on Spotify. I'm watching you.
I'm not on Spotify. This is literally just my notes app.
He's thinking real hard about this one.
Okay, so we're gonna go. Okay. Fuck. This is gonna be hard. Okay. We're gonna start with The Weeknd because that's the most fresh in my mind.
See, but now he's looking at the 4 letters and he's like, "I'll hurry up tomorrow. Not after hours. Not."
See. So no House of Balloons, not Thursday, and not Echoes of Silence. Okay, so it's not those. Then he goes Kissland, which isn't one of them. Then it goes Trilogy. No, it goes Trilogy Kissland, which is in neither of them. Then he goes into Beauty Behind the Madness, which is a B, so that's a tally for B. And then he goes Beauty Behind the Madness, and then he goes into Starboy, which is not one of them, and then he goes into
Dude, he's really gonna go
After
through all of
Hours,
their fucking discography.
which is not one of them. Dawn FM, which is one of them.
Oh shit!
And then Hurry Up Tomorrow. Okay, Mac.
Now, did you also name all the Weeknd's EPs?
Yes. Yes, I did.
There's one you didn't name, but I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh shit. No, you're so right. My Dear Melancholy, which is one.
There you go.
Which has my favorite Weeknd song on it. Let's see here. Okay. Mac is hard. Kids, not one of them. Blue Slide Park, which is 1. That brings this one up to 2. And then...
Dude, you're really about to run through.
Oh, it brings it up to 3 with Best Day Ever.
See, but then you're gonna get to Kenny. And you're not gonna be able to name all of Kenny's EPs.
Are you sure about that?
Do you know all of Kenny's EPs?
Let me finish Mac first. Okay.
I should have put a time limit on you.
But you did it, so I can sit here.
This will be a 45-minute long segment.
Then it goes. Fuck. Then
I'm not
it goes.
familiar with that album.
Macadelic, which brings us to 2. This is gonna be close. Damn, son.
Dude, I tried, Brenden.
Macadelic, followed by Good AM, which isn't one of them.
Yeah.
Followed.
G is one of them.
Oh shit! You so right. He could have fucked me over. Good AM.
I'm nice like that.
He's
Brenden.
nice like that.
I'm nice like that.
Good AM, going into Divine Feminine, which existed 2, followed by. Oh no, there's watching movies with the sound off, which doesn't count, and which brings us to Swimming, which brings us to circles. Okay. And then balloonerism, which brings that to a 4. I Love Life, thank you. That's all that he has released.
Yeah.
In my knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay. Kenny. We starting from the bottom. Overly dedicated. No. Section 80. No. Good Kid, Mad City. That brings us to a 2. Then we got To Pimp a Butterfly. No. Then we got
This is wild.
Damn, which brings us to 3. Followed by Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, bringing this to 3. Followed by GNX, bringing this to 3. Meaning B is the correct answer.
Brenden, that is the correct answer.
Yes! Woo!
Oh my God, you made it through. So can I tell you something?
What?
S and T are also tied at 4.
Interesting.
So that's why they did not make it.
Interesting.
Yep.
Okay,
S
cool.
and T are also tied. But yes, D, M, and G all were 3.
That's wild.
Yes.
That's wild.
I had them all listed at 3 and that one at 4. So yes, you got that one correct, Brenden.
With no other guesses.
Yep, you did it. No token.
Ugh.
You're 3 points. You have 2 questions left.
Wow.
You can use a token on both.
I could. You want to try
got
not to?
You got entertainment and random though. You got entertainment and random.
Cool.
You got that. That's easy peasy, Brenden.
Alright. I'm going to pick. That was wild.
Yeah.
I can't believe I got all that.
Damn, you really worked. See, and that's how I feel when you ask me the podcast questions, and I'm like, wait, we did that on that episode.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta run
You're
through
like
it.
Rain Man it, and you're like, wait a second.
Okay. We're gonna go to keep with the tradition of random last. We're gonna go with entertainment.
All right, Brenden. Which one of these movies did not win an Academy Award?
This year?
In general.
In general, cool.
Wall-E, The Truman Show, Kill Bill, or Joker? Ooh, all movies you're a fan of.
I know Joker won. I'm pretty sure Joker won. Yes, because I remember seeing things where it's like him dancing and then it says a little blah, blah, thing at the bottom where it's
This is a little blah, blah, blah. No, if it was this year, you wouldn't know any of these movies, Brenden.
Yeah, no, I looked at the list. I don't know any of them.
I haven't seen Flow. That movie won animated picture. It's like some cat film.
Yeah, never seen it. I didn't even see trailers for it, honestly.
No, but I'm down to. It's on like Hulu or something,
Hell yeah.
or on Max. That's where I saw it. But
So I think Joker won.
all right, we use it as a token. Or are we going for the 2 here, Brenden? If you keep in mind, if you go for the 2 and you miss it, you still have an opportunity for the 2 on the random.
That's true. I think I'm gonna go for 2 here just so I can possibly use a token on it.
Yeah. The hard part is the other 3. We were not old enough to be paying attention to the Oscars today.
Yeah, Wall-E. So it was Wall-E,
Truman Show, Kill Bill. The first one. The first one.
The best one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Kill Bill won. Wall-E and Truman Show. I love both of those,
They're both great.
but
movies.
like the Truman Show
Wall-E's
deserves it
not
more
great.
than Wall-E.
Oh, the
Truman
the
Show
Truman
deserves
Show,
it more
dude.
than Wall-E.
One of Jim Carrey's best performances,
But award shows don't always give it to the ones who deserve it more. And they do like sucking Disney's cock. Shit.
He's thinking. Damn, after he worked through every single album by The Weeknd and Mac.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna go with The Truman Show didn't win.
Well, Brenden, your statement about movies that deserve it not getting it was correct. Kill Bill was the correct answer.
Oh!
Kill Bill has never won an Academy Award. Wall-E, The Truman Show, and Joker all
That's
have.
wild.
They won. Kill Bill won MTV Awards, but it did not win any. I looked it up. They did not win any Academy Awards, which is crazy.
That's wild.
Because that movie's phenomenal.
It's a fantastic movie.
Yeah, so Brenden, it all comes down to this.
Comes down
Cosmic Latte, buddy.
I hope he asked me that one because I know the answer.
All right, Brenden. We'll see. It's about to test your knowledge. Your knowledge of the world.
Oh, God, I don't know much. I'm going to say real quick, though. It's windy as hell outside.
Yeah, you hear that shit? We'll talk about it later. That is one I can't fall asleep to. It's my least favorite sound.
Wind?
Yeah, but rain, hail, snow, all fine. The wind... I can't sleep through. Fuck that shit. That shit's annoying. And as a kid... Sorry, this is a deep... As a kid, there was a bead, like a fucking plastic bead that got stuck in my window well, and I couldn't get it out.
And it made a clicking noise?
And when I closed my window fully, even when the wind would go through, it made a high-pitched whistling noise. Every single time.
That's awful.
Middle of the night, yeah. All right, Brenden. Final one, random. Which one of these is not a country's national animal?
Okay.
The American beaver, a Komodo dragon, a phoenix, or an amethystine python?
Well, fuck.
You thought there was going to be like an obvious giveaway or something in there? Or... Now, one of them is mythological.
That's true, but the reason that doesn't fucking matter is because Scotland's is a fucking unicorn.
That's true. That's very true.
So it doesn't even matter. They can just make shit up. Fuck, man. Run them back.
Remember,
We got a beaver.
If you use your token, you can't win.
So yeah, I'm not using the token.
We
I'm
got
guessing.
American beaver, Komodo dragon, phoenix, amethystine python.
I know the Komodo dragon's one. I don't know where, but I know it is one.
Okay.
So the Komodo dragon's out of here.
All right, get him out of here.
We got a fucking beaver.
American beaver.
American beaver, which makes it feel wrong. But like, then you got to remember that United States isn't the only America. We're all Americas over here.
Yeah, it's not the United States of American beaver.
Yeah, it's just
American beaver.
Phoenix. I feel like the phoenix is one too. But I'd be pissed if that's the correct answer. I'd be so mad. Because it's mythological.
No comment.
And then we got some iguana. Was the last one?
Some iguana. The amethystine python.
Oh, not even an iguana.
No, I don't know where you got that from.
Python. Motherfuckers like snakes.
Yeah. Motherfuckers do like snakes.
So I'm gonna say the python's probably one. Which leaves us with the beaver and the phoenix. Okay. Fucking whatever.
Alright, you're in a room with a beaver and a phoenix. What do you do? Sorry, an American beaver.
An American beaver.
An American beaver. It's a 50-50. He's coming down to it.
I'm gonna say.
It all comes down to what he says right now.
I'm gonna say it's the American beaver.
Brenden. That is incorrect. The amethystine python.
No! Fuck!
So I hate to say it, Brenden.
I lost.
But you will forever be 0-1 on the Brenden test.
Oh, fuck, man. How am I gonna sleep at night? Oh.
So the American beaver is from Canada.
Okay.
That's Canada's. Komodo dragon, Indonesia. Phoenix is Greece. The amethystine python, right out of my ass. So that's...
Damn.
I want you to know, I was like, what's something they wouldn't think? Like, it's not too far out there. And I was like, fucking snakes. But I was like, can't just put like a snake. I was like, that doesn't make sense. And I was like, python. No, but if I just say python, it's too obvious. Because I have an American beaver on here, you know? So I was like, so then I looked up species of python, and I picked amethystine python. I was like the fourth one down. I was like, yeah, that looks good.
Damn. Damn.
I'm sorry, Brendan. That has concluded this round of totally relevant trivia. You're now 0-2 in totally relevant trivia.
Oh, that's painful, bro. Painful. It hurts right here.
You did win the very first time, I think.
The very first totally relevant trivia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it was like questions that just didn't make sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got that one.
Yes, I did.
Not this one.
Nope. Damn, son.
Yeah, you didn't think you were walking into a Brenden test today,
I did not.
You were ready? Oh, dude, I was sitting there. I was like, well, we had a segment we hadn't done. I was like, oh, totally relevant trivia would be fun. I was like, but what game do I do? And I was like thinking, I was like, just one time. Might be a little silly.
I'm happy I got the music one.
Yeah, dude,
I'm a real fan. I'm a real fan.
I watched you, and bro, for me to go, Brendan, you sure you got them all? And you went, oh, my melancholy, because I have M written on here, and I knew that was one of them, because I literally was scrolling and saw that.
My dear
because
melancholy.
originally, the question was going to be about, I was going to give you lists of songs, and you were going to have to tell me which ones didn't come out in a year, in the specific year.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe we'll do it a little harder. I will say, Brendan, research gathering wise, this was the longest prep I put into the segment because now, when we first started back and we started doing like the segments and our time cuts, like in the episode where you can go down and click and jump to each section, right? Where you know the timestamp. So when we first started coming back, you were working yourself to the bone, and we're doing question 1, question 2.
Dude, I timestamped every fucking thing.
So the first 10 of them, I was like, all right, I got this. I can look through. And then it got to the point where I was just listening to chunks of the episode, trying to figure out when we ended the game.
Yeah.
And I'd get so pissed because there was times where we'd finish the game and not say the final fucking score.
Nope.
And I'd be pissed.
Nope. And that's also why I stopped doing the everything, because we're good on the first 2 or 3 questions, being okay, this is question 3. But then by question 4, we're just starting the question, and me editing, I'll just miss it, and then I have to go back, and I've just realized the game.
Well, and then I realized that there'd be times where it's okay, well, the segment starts here, and the next thing starts at this time. So I would jump to around when that time is. But no, we'd be on a 4-minute tangent about the last question after you already answered it. And I'm
like we're doing right now.
And I'm like, yeah, right? Before any segments or anything. And I'm like, fuck, dude.
Exactly, yeah.
So no, it was easily 35 minutes of me going back and listening to our episode. And then I was like, fuck, did I miss some? And then I had to go back. You had 2 queen sweeps, by the way, buddy.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, you had 2 queen sweeps. I didn't look at my record. I just skipped all the ones that I was prepared for, obviously. But
that's so funny, because if I was going to write the segment for this week, it would have been the Jeff test, because I was thinking about it. So that's funny that you brought up the Brenden test.
Well, and I had to sit there and tally all the different album titles.
Yep.
D, okay, go. And then, but then you get how you were going through it is there was the W, there was O's, there was just random, there was U's, and I was like, no, that doesn't matter. It's not going to be one of them. But,
yep.
Yeah, S and T were the other ones tied at 4. So that was the problem, is they had 3 at 4, and then I had 3 at 3. And I was like, all right, well, I'm going to pick one of the 4s.
Yeah.
I went with B, because I didn't know. I feel like M and S were just too obvious that way. Or M and T are just obvious. Oh, maybe, or no, and not M, T and S. Those were the 2.
T and S, okay.
M had 3. T and S both had 4, and I just couldn't.
Yep.
I just couldn't put 3 4s in there because that gives 3 correct answers.
Yeah.
And that's not.
Kenny was the one that scared me the most, mostly because his first 2 albums I don't really listen to like that.
I know, your face when I first read that, you were like.
I was like, oh shit, Kendrick. But then I was like, Kenny doesn't. The good thing about Kendrick is he doesn't have a shit ton of mixtapes. He just has his 2
The Weeknd was
albums.
where you get into the weird EPs and everything.
Yeah,
Mac,
the Weeknd
not
has
so much.
The Mac has some interesting ones, mostly because 2 of them make Balloonerism and I Love Life, Thank You were both released after his death. So wild, and I don't really listen to I Love Life, Thank You.
That was the only I in the mix.
Interesting. That makes sense.
Only I.
Fired. I'm very happy with it, even though I didn't win. That was fun.
When I read the using albums and EP titles, you were like, oh fuck.
I was like, oh shit, what do I gotta do?
You were like, what am I about to do, man? Alright, let's get in to what's been happening in the past week, what we've been thinking about, what we've been talking about. Let's talk about our favorite boy.
Yeah, it's our favorite boy.
Guys, if you were a fan of this podcast and
You know.
listen to after the segments, you know.
Like, if you've listened to, like, some of our more recent episodes pretty consistently, we're about to talk about a man. I'm going to give you 3 seconds. Just in your head, just guess.
He's like, everyone knows who this man is.
It's Mr. Beast. Yes, you guessed correct.
Wait, I said that? That's a lie. I had a coworker when Beast Games dropped, and I was like, oh, dude, first episode of Beast Games drops today. And they were like, huh? And I was like, Mr. Beast, like, new game show. And they're like, who's Mr. Beast? And I was like, our age. Not like old. I'm talking in their early 20s. And I was like, well, you don't know the fuck Mr. Beast? I was like, he's the biggest fucking dude in the world. And they were like, huh? And like looked it up and went, oh, really big? And I was like, yeah, dude.
He's huge.
And they were like, what's the prize? And I was like, $5 million?
And they were like, oh?
Like, huh?
Yeah.
Because they were like, well, they challenged it $1 million one time. And I was like, yeah, this is 5 times that, dude.
Yep.
This is not the challenge, okay? This is...
About 5 times.
But let's talk about Mr. Beast. Speaking of games, speaking of competing, new video dropped.
The video dropped. He brought back all, like...
The losers.
All the
and
losers.
Winners. There were winners, too.
Losers and winners, but main characters of the episodes, basically.
Yeah.
He brought back the main characters.
Bro, God, I think we're getting this close to Akira just being a Beast team member.
I see.
Genuinely,
because every time he's on there, he's so much fun to watch.
He's charismatic. He's just electric, bro. You put the camera on him, and he's just fun to watch because he plays the game smart and mean, but he's also like super locked in. But you want to root for him because he doesn't seem like he's an asshole. It just seems like he wants to win the game, man.
I will say, I was rooting for Gio from the very beginning.
Bro, weren't we all?
I was rooting for fucking Gio.
If you don't remember Gio, he's been in 2 other videos where they did like the ages. He was in the age challenge.
He was in the ages ones, yeah.
He was in both age challenges and lost both, unfortunately.
But Gio, him.
And shout out to the other guy. I forget his name. The other guy he was competing against in the finals.
Yeah, I can't remember his name either.
But he was Noah, I think. But he was the dude that did the curling.
Yep.
How many ever times you could curl? Which that video was years old, I'm pretty sure. Like, I remember that was like early Mr. Beast. That was like the Jake the Viking era. That was like all those guys. That was like...
But, yeah, it was fun to watch. It was fun to watch them end at a game. I kind of wanted them to do the challenge where they just stay in there because that's what I like watching. But I was happy with watching them play the game, and I was happy with how it ended.
And, like, the fact that it came down to just that one chick's vote, and then they were like, all right, everyone target her. Like, that was fucked, man.
Dude.
That was fucked.
Yeah.
Bro, but no one in their minds had this thought for a second. Because everyone the entire time was just going, oh, dude, I'm not going to lose to a 12-year-old. I can't lose to a 12-year-old. I'm going to try because I can't lose to a 12-year-old. So he flew under the radar. So in that last paintball game, no one shot at him until it was just one other person left.
Yep.
Like, dude.
He a pimp. We love Gio.
And then his dad was there. Imagine being the dad watching your 12-year-old son with $500,000. Dog. Shout out to Gio.
Shout out to Gio. He deserved it.
Now, I will say, as fun of a video as it was, and cool to see people come back and everything like that, I think Mr. Beast-wise, I feel like I'm starting to get burnt out on competitions that are giant mass, like, we're going to eliminate a lot of people, we're going to do this, it's intense, there's a lot of back and forth, you can decide this, you can decide not this, and I get it, they brought people from Beast Games, they brought people from, other challenges, all this stuff back, I get it. But...
Like, buddy, switch it up a little bit.
If we're going to do a last to leave, I want a real last to leave.
Exactly, this just felt like more Beast Games.
It felt like more Beast Games, and I know it's been a while since he's done, like, a true one like that, because I know it's going to take, like, it could take years. It could take years. If it is a 1v1, and they have everything that they need to live.
And these motherfuckers are locked in and like both single and like don't give a fuck.
See, that's what gets him every time. Is he always gets people with families and stuff. But, I mean, for show purposes, can bring him in, show him, and like have that whole emotional moment.
But if he gets two single motherfuckers who are both locked in and want the money,
you never find like a 26-year-old in a dead end job competing in that challenge.
Exactly.
Right? Like they never. He's like, well, I'm 26 and I fucking hate my life, so I want to win a lot of money to change it. That guy would never fucking leave.
That guy would never leave.
That guy's not leaving.
No. Dude, if I was put in a Mr. Beast challenge and it was that last to leave, I ain't leaving.
No.
You ain't seeing me till I'm rich.
Do you know how much money is on the line?
Like, I could care fucking less.
All I have to give is my time to make more money than I will if I give my time at a job, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, for me,
I
think I could fucking just zero motion, lock in, get it done.
Yeah, I could just lock in.
I think I could.
I could lock in for weeks, months, maybe even years on end. It would suck.
Yeah.
Especially if it was years. But I could do it. I would, too. I'd just lock in. Because I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't have to work ever again.
No. You wouldn't.
Just invest that shit and be chilling. Making money off your money.
And, like, I've never understood the people who left in the middle of the challenges without a benefit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, people are just like, I'm done, man, and leave. I'm like, dog, what fucking 25 minutes? He's gonna offer you guys $100 fucking grand to leave. Like, cause that's the one thing is if I ever had that doubt, oh my god, I'd take that deal in a fucking heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of those challenges, he's like, if you get out now, you can leave with a new car. Fucking right.
Well, and I also will say, I love that the Mr. Beast crew that was in the games got themselves out pretty much. They weren't really trying. They were like, we don't need the money.
No,
they're chilling.
And I respect that.
Like Chandler was like the second person out.
He wasn't the first.
He wasn't the first.
Chandler was not the first out.
Dude, I remember the Mr. Beast era where it was like the Chandler can't win anything arc. And like
and he won the fucking spinning door challenge, and that was the whole thing.
Yeah, I miss that type of Mr. Beast.
Do you remember that was like such a big thing? Yeah, I remember my first ever video I really watched of Mr. Beast was the Last to Leave the Circle wins.
Yeah.
Where they all had their own quadrant split up, and they all got $100 and they were camping outside the warehouse.
Yep. And that's the fun times. It's fun to watch him with big stuff, but it just feels like he's not trying that many new things with all this money and resources and funds behind it.
It's very much like he found the formula that works and he keeps running the formula now. And it's fun, but for people who have been watching his content but also enjoy the content creation side of watching it,
there's nothing new.
It gets boring after a second.
Yeah.
No, don't get me wrong. He finds great ways to engage viewers and he's
it's
Mr.
still
Beast.
fun.
He makes a fun video. We're saying that we get bored of it. That doesn't mean it's a boring video.
No.
He makes great content, or else he wouldn't be as big as
he
is.
It's not just us. That formula's gonna run out at some point, and you gotta figure. And I'm not worried Mr. Beast isn't gonna find the new formula.
No, Mr. Beast will figure out.
I would like him to figure out. I would like him to have multiple formulas going at the same time. That would be cool, because right now we have two. He does either big challenge videos or he does big, we're gonna go explore this thing and spend a shit ton of money video. And those are the two videos Mr. Beast made. They're cool.
But they get old.
When you
wait 2 to 3 weeks for another Mr. Beast video,
and it's the same thing you got last 2 weeks. And yeah. No, I feel that.
But
I was happy to see there are some people that I was interested he brought back. This one girl, her name's Camila or something like that. He brought her back, and I thought that was very interesting because she was on his Squid Game video, but she is an attractive woman. People, after seeing that, were like, she's very attractive, blah, blah, blah. And she started an OnlyFans. And the way she's gone about her OnlyFans, she includes her brother in a lot of the promotional content. And it's really awkward. It's very controversial. So I was really surprised to see her in the video.
This is all news.
Seeing as Mr. Beast is so family friendly, I was very surprised when I was like, her?
It was surprising.
I was like, interesting. Okay.
Wild that Big Justice got out.
Yeah, Big Justice was there. Gio got a couple people out by in the middle of the night just making a shit ton of noise.
Yeah.
Which was very smart. That's what I would have been doing. I would have just been
because he don't need to
screaming.
sleep like that. He got energy like
He's
that.
a little child.
I don't know why everyone was down that motherfucker. Because all of them were agile, like, game. All of them were agile or, like, stamina. Like, keep in mind, this 12-year-old's got more fucking energy than the rest of us.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
No, he can fucking do that shit for hours
Bro,
and
they
hours.
all stood on one leg for, like, 35 fucking minutes.
And he was not budging.
No.
He was
You notice
fucking
how the camera
fine.
went to everyone's leg shaking except Gio?
Gio was locked in.
Dude.
Well, and he was the one to suggest the game, probably in his mind
Because he
going,
knew he could do it.
I can do that shit for hours.
But
Well, because also, when Gio is on one leg, Gio is there's a lot less weight on Gio's one leg
Lower to
than
the ground,
everyone
too.
else.
it's
Yep.
lower to the ground.
Lower to the ground, and there's a lot less weight than a fully grown, 40-year-old man. Like, come on. Come on, guys.
But the one thing that I thought was sick about them doing that leg thing was Mr.Beast going, all right, we have an official
Yes,
rule
yes, yes,
thing.
yes.
Like, we have a dude who literally helps us make all the rules so there is no physical way we can cheat.
And he sat down and, explained the rules.
Yeah, where they're like, all right, you cannot change legs. We have to decide on a leg. Your other leg cannot be supported. You're like, all this stuff.
Like, if you touch it here, you're considered out.
Yeah.
And the guy was, and then he was like, does everyone agree with these rules? And everyone was like, yep. And
No wonder Gio fucking said it.
Gio. A smart plays. The entire time, smart plays.
Even the Noah guy during that challenge was like, maybe we shouldn't have picked this one. You know, he was like,
He said, oh, shit. Yeah, no. Gio locked in. Yeah, fucking shout out Gio. Being an
shout out
absolute
Gio. We
kid.
love you, Gio. I was team Gio and Akira all the way, and then when Akira got out, it was team Gio all the way.
Yeah, I was team Gio. The moment I saw Gio, because I remember Gio from the 1 to 100, and I was
Yeah.
I was rooting for Gio then.
Well, because remember he almost got out, and everyone was like cheering, save Gio and everything, and he was crying. And
Yeah, no, I loved Gio.
Like Gio was a fan favorite.
Yeah, when I saw
man.
Gio again, I was like, oh, dude, I'm rooting for Gio.
Yeah, we're like rooting for Gio.
But like I said, I'm rooting for Gio, expecting Gio to be out in one of the first games. But then when Gio kept going out, I kept getting more into
Go,
Gio.
Gio.
I was
All
like,
right,
Gio,
all right, Gio.
And then when Gio won, I literally stood up and was like, yeah, Gio! Dude, I was so happy.
No, bro, when he nailed it, I was like, no! I was like, Gio did it.
Dude, when it hit and it was the pink that hit, I was like,
Yeah.
that's my ball!
Oh, the editing and their cinematography is crazy. They always make it so suspenseful.
Oh, also,
Editors.
the last guy, did you see when he went to go shake Gio's hand at the end and Gio didn't notice? And he hit him with the... he shook his own hand! Because he went to go shake Gio's hand and Gio just turned around and went straight to his dad.
Well, yeah.
And then the guy was like, oh.
And,
I was like,
if you're that guy, you just gotta take it on the
you
chin.
gotta take it, man.
You just gotta take
You
it on
lost
the
to a
chin.
12-year-old.
You lost to a 12-year-old.
Sorry, buddy.
You lost to a 12-year-old. Hey, you weren't the first one.
You weren't?
You won't be the last, man.
I mean, how many people were there? 100?
Something like that, yeah.
Ugh, 99 people lost to Gio, so 99 people lost to a
You weren't the
12-year-old.
only one, man.
So that's what I'm saying.
He beat people on the balance beam. He got people out. Like, I'm just saying, he beat a lot of people, man. You weren't the only one.
Fucking.
And he still left for like $5,000 or something like that. Right?
Yeah, now
'Cause
Mr.
it's
Beast.
so-
Mr. Beast always makes it worth their time.
Well, didn't everyone in Beast games leave with like 10?
2,500.
Yeah, they all left with like 2,500.
Yep.
No matter what
No
happened.
matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said it in the first episode. I'm so happy he didn't keep saying it throughout Beast games, though. I'm happy he said, everyone throughout the games will leave with this much money. And then it was
Just for coming out. This is their purchase. Which, like, even getting out on episode 1 with 1,000 people, I'd be happy leaving with 2,500.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, man. Luck got me. Shit.
I still got a little bunny.
Still
Got a little bag.
For showing up.
For showing up.
That's not bad.
No.
I can't be mad at that.
Nope.
Now, if you made it to the finals and lost, and only have $2,500, be a little more. But if you made it to the finals, you didn't have only $2,500.
No.
You have
If
already
you made it to the final, you've acquired
already
some
accrued
money.
some money at this point. Now, Brendan, speaking of watching things, we'll get off the topic of Mr. Beast for a second. I realized that we hadn't actually really talked about it at all on the podcast, but we have to make it known to everyone. My new favorite hyper obsession of a series right now. It's called Common Side Effects. Okay? This show, watch it. It's on Max. If you have a way to watch it, fucking watch it. I think we're calling for 10 episodes. That's what it feels like. I watched episode 6 today.
Is it fantastic?
It's
like normal?
fantastic.
Okay.
And I won't spoil anything. But imagine that they made a really good thriller, right? Imagine they made a really good thriller about a character that is easily lovable.
Yep.
That you want to root for, you want to win because he wants to just help and save the world. But it's animated? Dude, I'm telling you, the way they portray the trips off of the mushroom that saves lives, the way they do everything in this show is amazing. 0 notes so far. Genuinely, every episode has kept me on the edge of my seat. I'm here for it, Brenden.
It's a fantastic show. Jeff was telling me about it, and I was like, okay, I'll check it out because I like consuming media. But it is fantastic. We were talking about it the other day that they could drop these 10 episodes, and if it's a full story, it will just become a cult classic.
Yes.
It will just become a cult classic. And if you don't hear it from now, someone in your life probably at some point will come to you and be like, have you seen Common Side Effects? Probably will happen if you are around people with good TV tastes.
Yeah, and it's not like it's a cast that's like super well known.
No.
Like it's a lot of like the show hasn't been out long enough for everyone to know everyone, but like the cast is not like huge names on it or anything. I just looked it up and I didn't recognize hardly any of them. But it's phenomenal. Okay? Episodes drop weekly right now, every Monday, just like this podcast.
Yes, sir.
So you can listen to this and then go watch Common Side Effects.
Please.
It's amazing.
Do so, just watch the first episode and you'll be hooked.
Genuinely. The first episode, you'll be like,
episode.
you're like, okay, I'm here for this.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love it so much. It's a fantastic show. Yeah, I'm looking at the people. I don't fucking know anyone.
So, and here's the other thing. While we're talking about weekly shows, I'm just getting it out on my system right now.
Oh wait, I do know one.
Oh,
person.
which one?
Oh, the guy who plays Rick. Guess who he plays?
Who?
Guess who he plays? Just guess. Based off his voice.
Brenden, that doesn't help.
He plays Hank Hill.
Is he really Hank Hill?
Hank Hill.
Rick kind of looks like Hank.
He sounds like Hank. Now you're thinking.
Now
about
that I'm
it.
thinking about it, he sounds like
Hank.
Hill. Oh my God, that's Hank Hill.
He sounds
dude.
like Hank fucking.
That's
I saw that and I was
crazy.
like, he's Hank. He's fucking Hank.
That's Hank Hill.
Yeah, that's wild.
Wow. God damn it, Marshall. Or Francis is technically.
God damn it, Francis.
God damn it, Francis. Yeah, honestly, dude, I hear
That's
it now.
Hank Hill, bro. That's Hank
Bro.
fucking Hill.
Oh man, the other show, you need to fucking get with it, Brenden. We have 2 episodes of Invincible left to air, man.
Oh, I need to catch
You
up.
missed the Aaron Paul episode.
Ah! I will. I'll catch up. I'm not worried
Bro.
about it.
Just get through season 2.
I know.
Just get through
I need to get
season
through season 2, and season 2's dragging
But
along.
once you do,
I've heard season 3 is fantastic.
season
from
3
multiple
really
people.
picks it up.
I've heard it from you. I've heard it from someone at work was telling me, and then sent me a text where he was like, dude, I'm watching Invincible season 3. Fired. One of my friends. Shit.
One of his friends.
Whose name is definitely not. I'm not saying it again. Are you stupid?
You know what's really funny is you set that up for like an Invincible title screen for like whose name is definitely not boom, and it's just like Invincible.
Invincible.
I will say those are some of my favorite jokes in the entire series.
Oh,
When
the
it comes
Invincible
to the
cut.
title,
Yeah, it's funny.
It's like to beat him, he'd probably have to be.
I think it's silly.
It's a really creative way to cut to a title screen, and the episode with Aaron Paul, one of the best title screens, easily one of the best openings. It's hilarious.
Okay.
But, yeah, Invincible, get with it, Brenden. Because,
I need to.
dude, how the last episode ended, it's about to get fucking real. It's about to get real as shit, my boy.
Oh, okay. I might binge a good chunk tonight. You know, we'll see.
Dude, it gets real. Like, too fucking real.
Too real?
Too fucking real, man.
Oh, shit.
You're not ready for what happens to her.
I'm probably not, because I'm in the middle of season 2.
Yeah, you don't even know how season 2
I don't even know.
But once you finish season 2, it will all make sense.
I'm excited.
What episode are you on?
I'm
like 8
not
episodes, isn't there?
sure. Let's see what episode I am on. I'm on episode 6
Of 8?
let's see. I don't know.
Pretty sure there's 8.
Is it gonna start playing? No, it's not. Okay.
You're close.
Episode 6
Because there's 8 in the news.
of 8.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
So I'm close.
You're close. You were so close.
I'm right there. And it honestly, the last time I did watch, I just haven't had time. But
Fair.
the last time I did watch, I was into it because
It started picking up in the video.
Rex was fighting and got like killed and came back and like.
Oh, that seems miserable.
Yeah.
Oh, delicious.
Ugh. Made me gag.
One of the grossest deaths ever.
Yeah, nasty.
Dude, you know what character I thought was super fucking cool, and then like they get rid of him in season 1 for obvious like story reasons, but he's like super fucking awesome. Danny Darkblood.
Who's that guy?
He's the demon detective.
Oh,
That's like-
yeah. He was sick.
Yeah, but he's like the first person to realize that Omni-Man did it, you know? Yeah. He was like the most...
He got annihilated by
like,
Omni-Man, right?
He gave like... No, they... Because when Cecil discovered that it was Omni-Man also that killed the Guardians, he banished Darkblood back to Hell. Because he didn't want it getting out. Because Darkblood was trying to tell Debbie. And
got it, yep.
Yeah,
Yep,
so
yep,
he
yep,
wanted
yep.
to make sure that word never got out because Cecil's words exactly. We know it was him. We just want to know. We just don't know why. And they're like, they were holding it off until they knew why he did it. It's because, which, I learned this recently, Brendan. So, in the show, that fight scene is brutal, where he kills the Guardians.
Yo.
Okay?
And unexpected. For the first time you're watching it, you're like...
Dude, it's the first episode! It's the first fucking episode!
You're like, holy
You're like, oh my
shit.
goodness, it's the Justice League. Oh, he's basically Superman. This is awesome. And then he goes in and kills them all.
Yeah, nah, fucking...
So, in the comics, so that's a brutal fight scene. Omni-Man almost dies too, right? In the comics, he one-taps all of them, basically. Yeah, in the comics...
There's no fighting back.
No, he basically just, like, one blow is, like, putting fists through stomachs and everything, which I think also helps push how strong Viltrumites are as a species of a person.
Fair, yeah.
But, like, as a species of alien and stuff, but, like, nah, dude. Couldn't fuck with that, man.
Oh, dude, if I had the comic, though, if I was the one writing the comic, I would have spent, like, because you can drop a shit ton of comics, way more than you could drop, like, a shit ton of episodes.
Yeah.
I would have made, like, a good chunk of it, just, like, they're basically the Justice League, and Omni-Man's part of them, so you get to trust Omni-Man, and then, like, halfway through, like, I don't know how comics run, but, like, the first series or whatever, about halfway through when you're trusting them fully, you're waiting for, like, the big bad, then you realize it's on, dude. Could you imagine? Because then you would have been feeling more on the side of Mark because you've grown to trust him as well.
Yeah. But then it would have been a lot harder for Mark to be like, no, this is wrong, you know?
Dude, yeah, it's pretty good. I need to fucking watch it. I will. I'll catch up. I'll try to catch up before the season finishes.
Yeah. Dude, Viltrumites, scary. Okay? Now, one thing I will say, I've loved this since the first second I saw any of it. J.K. Simmons as Omni-Man is unbeatable. Like, dude...
He has the perfect voice for it. It fits.
Like, he's so Omni-Man.
He's so Omni-Man.
Now, don't get me wrong, he's also the Peanut M&M. Are you aware of this?
No.
That J.K. Simmons plays the Peanut M&M?
I did not know that.
He's also the dude in the Farmers commercials. You know that?
I didn't know that, yes.
He also needs pictures of Spider-Man.
I also knew that. Yes. I will say, I love that through all the Spider-Mans, it's always J.K.
It's always J.K. Simmons.
I just love that.
Like, canonically,
It's just
he's J.K. Simmons.
I love that
No
so
matter
much.
what the universe, even like in the Lego universe and shit, it was always
It's J.K. Simmons.
some version of J.K. Simmons.
I love that so much.
That is canonically him.
J.K. Simmons just wants pictures of fucking Spider-Man. That's all he fucking wants.
That's all he needs in his life is just pictures of Spider-Man. And right there, Brendan, I think is a great place to wrap up this episode. Maybe web it up. Spider-Man joke.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Pigeon.
Was it the guy writing the...
Yep. Sorry, it's still
with
open
the
for some.
fucking...
It's still open for some
the
reason.
parrot or whatever you thought it was?
Yeah, I thought it was a
It was
macaw.
a pigeon.
Macaw.
Alright, Brenden. Thank you guys so much for listening to episode 86 of the Attention Deficit Dawgs. If you like this content and you want to see more, check us out on Instagram and TikTok at the Attention Deficit Dawgs or YouTube at the Deficit YouTube channel. Remember that my song of the week is Autopilot by Quinn92.
And mine is Out of Style by the Rex.
Ooh. But I want to make it clear, if you try to look up Quinn92, I don't know if it will come up because it's actually Quinn XCII, but it's Roman numerals for 92.
Yeah.
Anyways, other than that, take care of yourselves. Eat 3 meals today. Drink some water. And as always,